Okay, this is part 10 of Lust and Love and the Difference Thereof. And as I was saying, as I went out in part 9, Jesus is love. He is not lusting for an elder to sit in a church and say that there's no difference between the two. You just called Jesus a demon. Lust is a demon. Jesus is love. And there is a difference. And if you don't know that difference, you should not be an elder. I'm just going to state that straight out. You should not be an elder because you do not have the Holy Ghost. Anyone who does not know the difference between lust and love should not be an elder of the church or a deacon. And yes, pastors, you're supposed to be vetting these people and making sure that they are qualified for these offices. It says so in the Bible. They're supposed to have the Holy Ghost, or they're not supposed to be set in. And they're not supposed to be new converts either. You're supposed to watch them for a time. Not just throw somebody in there and to have a body fill in the office. Did you fill that office to please man, or did you fill that office to please God? It's not pleasing to God to have people in the offices that do not have the Holy Ghost. Not everybody has the Holy Ghost that professes to have it. It leads and guides us into all truth. And that truth is not going to cause us to call Jesus a demon. See what the breakdown has happened here. Ministers becoming ministers of itching ears. The famine of the word has already occurred. Y'all keep hollering, there's a famine of the word coming. Hello? We've been in that famine for some time now. Y'all missed it too, just like you're missing the one we're in now of physical food. Just because you all have an abundance doesn't mean everybody else does. There are people in this world starving. Certainly are. There are people going without. Just because you're not. Look at these churches that do these food pantries. Their numbers have greatly increased. Now you're going to tell me you don't see that? Some people would rather die than have to come and ask for help. But that's pride. But it's not easy to always ask for help either. It certainly isn't easy. And here's my thing. I don't like to horn in on other people's lives. I don't like to go where I'm not invited. So I try not to do that. If the Lord tells me to talk to people, I talk to them. Other than that, I keep to myself. It's just how I am. But I'm weird. And I've walked away from sin, and people don't like me because they think I'm weird. And it's okay. But it's for the sake of the Lord. Whatever. It's written that these things are going to happen. People are going to hate us for His name's sake. So what? But my point is, I don't like to push myself into other people's lives. Occasionally I will call and check on my sister and her family. And maybe every third Tuesday of June-November, they'll call and check on me. Uh, once in a while, but very seldom. I usually do most of the calling. But that has taught me something. It's taught me a lot about love. If people love you, they check on you. They make sure you're okay. But that's what the Lord does. He checks on me every day. So, I keep trying to tell you all, if you have somebody that's glad you're in this world, be grateful. Because not everybody has that. There's a lot of people out here that's completely alone. There's a lot of people out here that's completely alone. And they don't have anybody but the Lord. And I really feel heartbroken for those that don't even have Him. Because that's got to be rough. That's got to be real rough. But anyways, Jesus is love. He's not lust. And what He does is real love. It's not lust. It's not. And what Jesus does is not fleeting. It will not just be there today and gone tomorrow. It will always stay. It will always stay. It doesn't matter how many years you've been married. That love is always going to be there. If you truly love to start with, love does not die. Look at Jesus. He willed Himself back to life to come for His bride. He willed Himself back to life to come for His bride. And His love is eternal. And when He puts that in your heart for somebody, that's eternal. Oh, but come on. And again, I state, I love my husband. Because I will be the example that He wants me to be. I will be the example the Lord has called me to be. I love my husband. Wives, love your husbands. Husbands, love your wives. You need to rekindle this love now while you have a chance, because people's love is waxing cold. So you gotta fix this now. Don't let it get worse. Spend time together as a family and quit going into all these stupid electronics like that's your world. If you gotta chuck them in the garbage, get rid of them. Designate, things to be like electronic free time, like dinner time. Let that be a visitation with your spouse and family. No electronics at the table. No phone at the table. Why do you need that? Or a tablet or anything while you're eating there? Dinner time used to be conversation time with people. They spent time around the table getting to know one another. Big families used to come together for reunions and sit around food and gluttony. And they would sit around these big tables of food and just laugh and talk and fellowship with each other. What happened to that? Now you see people sitting around the tables like that, even at church fellowships. And what are they doing? 90% of them's got their phone up. People have become so antisocial they don't even know nothing about each other. See you in the next part.